Hi guys, my name is Kiana Simone and I am back at it again with another video for my channel, Kiana Simone XO. And basically today it's another video based off of this book, The One Thing, and it's based off of chapter 4, which basically says that everything matters equally, which is a freaking lie. So pretty much with this video, or with this series off of this book, I'm just gonna simplify things and point out the most important things that I found out from that specific chapter. Because at first I'm gonna take off my glasses because they're distracting me, and I feel like they're probably distracting you. But at first, when I was creating videos for this specific series, I guess, called The One Thing, it's not really a series. I mean, it is, but it's not, because I'm just gonna be doing a video based off of the chapter that I read, and I wanted to point out different things that really caught my eye throughout the book. But I guess I'm just gonna make it a synopsis because I feel like you guys should read it for yourself. But basically, in this specific chapter, Everything Matters Equally, he points out within the first 2 pages that equality does not exist. And at first when I read that, I was just like, okay. But when I started thinking about it, there's a lot of things in our personal life that we prioritize over other things, whether it's family over work or work over family, or we may have a nice car and if anyone messes with it, they're done. So I was just thinking about it, and he was just saying that there is no such thing as equality, and that we need to make sure that we're using that in our own life. We need to get rid of our to-do list and basically have a list where it only has one specific thing that we need to focus on. And when we're focusing on that thing, it's going to make the most dramatic changes in our lives. And that sounds crazy, but he then goes on to say that if you use the 80-20 method, but you shorten it down to one thing, that thing will flourish. Focusing on one specific thing will flourish. Prioritizing one thing will flourish. And it's very astounding and very interesting, because when I look at people in my past and I see oh, they weren't worried about their personal life, they were just worried about their work life and making sure that it was flourishing. Yes, it did flourish, and I applaud them for that, because their life went from 0 to 100 because they were focused on being the best that they could be. Then when I also think about different policies in the military, where they don't want you to be in school until you have completed your training to be the best soldier, airman, or whatever it may be that you can be, and then you can go into school. It's very interesting because obviously if you are worried about different things in your life and you're not focused on that one thing that's very important to you, then obviously that one thing that's important to you will not flourish because you're distracted. You cannot work on it. It's crazy how I thought about that, and I was just wow, when I am focused and I am working on myself and I'm getting rid of any distractions, nothing can stop me. I'm fucking unstoppable. And I've decided to use this mindset in my own life, but instead of having one specific thing that I'm prioritizing, because I can't just get rid of some things just because that's just not how my life is. These things are important to me in some aspect or another. But I have used these idea of not having a to-do list, but on the list that I do have that I need to get done, I have very specific things that are done in that day. I don't have a list full of 10 different tasks that I have to do within whatever time period. There's only 3 things on this list per day, and that is what needs to be done for me to have a successful day. And it's been doing wonders for me. And then he also talks about the 80-20 rule, which we'll be discussing in another video, because I think it's very fucking interesting. But all I wanted to say is that you need to learn how to prioritize things and Do not let anything stop you from getting what you need to get done. And stop having these over exaggerated to-do lists with 100 million things that need to be done and none of them get fucking done. It's better to have one thing that is important to you that gets done versus having 100 million things that you know needs to be done and you don't get them done at all. Because when you're focusing on that one thing, everything doesn't matter. Like, you'll get a ton of results. Like, those 1 million things doesn't matter. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, I was a little nervous about making this because I've made this video like 4 fucking times and I felt like it was drawn out because I kept looking in the book and yada yada yada. But now I think I'm very happy with this production. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment if there's any specific videos that you want me to post. But yeah, bye.